Welcome back. All right. 4 games tonight in the National Hockey League, so we will preview those. And then we have 10 games tomorrow in the National Hockey League. We will preview those as well. So as stated, and we'll go ahead, we'll just jump straight in with tonight's action. 4 games, one starting at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. This one's on Amazon Prime. Then an hour later, 2 more get started, and then there's a late game as well. So starting at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, as I said, it's Amazon Prime. Pittsburgh playing in Toronto against the Toronto Maple Leafs. So this should be a fun one. The Pittsburgh Penguins are 8-3-2, whereas Toronto's 6-5-1. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again November 29th and December 23rd. So they are done with each other before Christmas. The Penguins, 32.3% on the power play. That seems very, very high, but they do have the talent to back it up. 82.9% on the penalty kill. So the overall special teams numbers for Pittsburgh are fantastic, and it's a part of the reason why they're 8-3-2. Anthony Mantha, 6 goals, 5 assists, 11 points. Erik Karlsson with 10 assists so far. So Karlsson's due for a goal, and Mantha's got off to a very good start. He is one of those Pittsburgh Penguin players that we could qualify as a surprise so far. On the Toronto side, their power play has struggled, 12.5% overall. Their penalty kill, not bad, 83.3%. Auston Matthews, 6 goals, 3 assists, 9 points. Still waiting for him to really get on a roll here. Jake McCabe's been good on the blue line, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points for McCabe. 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. The Oilers in St. Louis against the Blues. I'm wearing Oilers. I figure they're playing back-to-backs. They should win one of them, at the very least. First of 3 meetings between the Oilers and the Blues. These teams will meet again January 18th and March 13th. The Oilers 6-4-3 start to the season. 33.3% on the power play. Not a surprise. 80.6% on the penalty kill. Their special teams are usually very good. Connor McDavid, 3 goals, 14 assists, 17 points. We know how good he is. The goals have been a little slower than I had expected to start the season, especially with how he was talking in the offseason about wanting to get more goals. Bouchard has picked it up in the last couple of games here, and it's funny with Bouchard. He's been very up and down, but 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points. Offensively, he's having a good year. On the St. Louis side, they're 3-7-2 so far, 23.5% on the power play, which isn't bad, but their penalty kill is 69.7% on the penalty kill. Got to be better than that. Holloway, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points for the former Oiler Holloway there. And Broberg on the blue line, a goal, 3 assists, 4 points. So the 2 players who were poached from the Oilers by the Blues in the spotlight here. Always makes things a little interesting between the 2 teams. 8:30 Eastern start as well, 5:30 Pacific, between the Vancouver Canucks and the Nashville Predators. This is the second of 3 meetings. Vancouver's already been in Nashville recently, October 23rd. Nashville won that matchup 2-1. These teams meet again on March the 12th. The Canucks are 6-7 on the season. Their special teams, not special. 16.7% on the power play, 71.1% on the penalty kill. Both of those numbers need to get better. Kiefer Sherwood's been an absolute beast. 9 goals, no assists because he doesn't need an assist. Hronek apparently doesn't need a goal. He has 6 assists so far this season. On the Nashville side, they are 5-6-2 to start things off here. Their power play, not good, 12.5%. Their penalty kill, very good, 88.4%. So they need more goal scorers up front. Bunting, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points for him so far. Perbix, 2 goals and an assist, 3 points since coming over from Tampa in the offseason. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start. The Chicago Blackhawks in Seattle against the Kraken. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again November 20th and April the 4th. Chicago's 5-4-3 to start the season. Their power play, 18.9%, actually below where they were last season. 82% on the penalty kill, though. That's very good. Teravainen, 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points for Tavo. Crevier doesn't get a lot of discussion because there's so many good young defensemen in Chicago, but I think the 2 goals, 2 assists, 3 points by Crevier, not bad. Seattle, 5-2-4 so far. Their power play, not bad either at 21.9%, but their penalty kill, it's not a great number. It's 67.9%. That's got to get better. Jaden Schwartz, 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points. And Vince Dunn, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points for him from the blue line of the Seattle Kraken. All right, moving along. Tuesday, so what we've got here, we've got 4 games starting at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, 2 an hour after that, 1 an hour and a half after that, And then we got some late games as well, so it's going to be a late night tomorrow. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start, Utah in Buffalo against the Sabres. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again November 12th, so very little turnaround between the 2 matchups. For Utah, they are 8-4 to start the season. Their power play, 19.5%. Their penalty kill, 75%. So the special teams for Utah, not quite where you might expect them to be for an 8-4 team. Dylan Guenther, 5 goals, 7 assists, 12 points. Very strong run so far for Guenther. And Ian Cole had a couple of helpers last night, so he now has a goal and 5 assists for 6 points this year. On the Buffalo side, they are 5-4-3. Their special teams aren't bad. 20% on the power play, 90.5% on the penalty kill. That's fantastic. Thompson, 5 goals, 5 assists, 10 points so far for Tage Thompson. And Matthias Samuelsson's had a good start. 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points for Samuelsson. Also at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, the Flyers in Montreal against the Montreal Canadiens. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again December 16th and April 14th. On the Philadelphia side, they are 6-5-1 to start off the season. Their power play, 18.9%. Their penalty kill, 90.5%. Excellent penalty kill, as usual, for Philly. Konechny, 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points for him. Sanheim, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points. Feels like it's a bit of a slower start offensively for Sanheim than has been the case the last couple of years. On the Montreal side, they are 9-3 to start the season, 28.6% on the power play, 76.9% on the penalty kill. Cole Caulfield, 10 goals, 5 assists, 15 points. We know what we're getting with Caulfield. Goals galore, and Lane Hudson has had a very strong run so far. 1 goal, 10 assists, 11 points for Hudson. Also at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, the second of 3 season meetings between the Boston Bruins and the Islanders. The Islanders, the hosts here. On October 28th, it was a 5-2 win for Boston, and these teams meet a third and final time November 26th, so they'll be tired of each other on the 26th of November. Boston is 7-7, even record so far, and their special teams have been good, 21.7% on the power play, 81.8% on the penalty kill. Pavel Zacha, 2 goals, 10 assists, 12 points for Zacha thus far. McAvoy has had a strong run, 10 assists, still searching for a goal, but 10 assists isn't bad. The Islanders, 6-5-1 overall. Their special teams sunk them last year, and this year they're not looking any better. 16.3% on the power play, 77.5% on the penalty kill. Both of those numbers need to come up. Bo Horvat's been good. 7 goals, 6 assists, 13 points for Horvat thus far. And rookie Matthew Schaefer, 5 goals, 5 assists, 10 points. He's looked fantastic as well. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific start between Carolina and the Rangers. The Rangers, the hosts here for this game. Should be a fun one. First of 4 meetings for these division rivals. They'll meet again November 26th, December 29th, and February the 5th. Carolina is 7-4. Their power play is just not there. 9.4%. Their penalty kill is good, 82.5%, but that power play's got to get better. Jackson Blake, 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points so far for Blake after signing his extension. Nikishin, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points for the rookie. He's been good. Flying under the radar because there's so many rookies off to good starts this year. The Rangers, 6-5-2. Their power play isn't, 12.1%. And then their power play, 84.8%. So their penalty kill is good. Their power play needs to get better. Panarin, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points for Panarin. Speaking of needing to get better, especially at home. And Adam Fox, 3 goals, 8 assists, 11 points. So this is a big game for Carolina and for the Rangers. The Rangers need to start playing at home the way they do on the road. Then they'll be okay. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific start. The Oilers in Dallas against the Stars. First of 3 meetings. They'll meet again November 25th and March the 12th. The Oilers 6-4-3. And of course, they've defeated the Dallas Stars twice in a row in conference finals the last couple of years. The Oilers, their 6-4-3 record isn't great, but their special teams are pretty darn good. As I mentioned before, 33.3% on the power play, 80.6% on the penalty kill. Leon Draisaitl, 9 goals, 7 assists, 16 points. Just very, very strong numbers from Draisaitl right now. Darnell Nurse, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. And he is one of those Oiler defensemen where he has good offensive moments, he has some good defensive moments, and then there'll be a gaff, there'll be a turnover, and it seems to be the nature of a lot of Oilers defensemen these days. On the Dallas side, they are 6-3-3. Their power play is very good at 31.7%. Their penalty kill, 72.2%. That could definitely get better. Johnston, 7 goals, 4 assists, 11 points for Wyatt Johnston. And Harley, 1 goal, 8 assists, 9 points so far for Thomas Harley. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific start, Nashville in Minnesota against the Wild. This is the first of 4 meetings. They'll meet again December 23rd, February 4th, and April the 11th. Nashville, 5-6-2 so far this season, as I mentioned here. 12.5% on the power play, 88.4% on the penalty kill. O'Reilly, 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points so far for Ryan O'Reilly. Brady Shea, kind of a quiet start for him, just the 3 assists thus far. On the Minnesota side, they are 4-6-3. Their power play's been good, as advertised, 29.4%. It has come down, though, from the 50% it had the first few games. Absolutely ridiculous numbers there. 64.3% on the penalty kill is not good enough. If you're not even killing 2 out of 3, that's not great. Boldy, 5 goals, 8 assists, 13 points for Boldy. And Spurgeon has been very quiet offensively thus far this year. Just the 1 goal to go with 1 assist, 2 points for the Wild captain. 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific start between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Colorado Avalanche. So the Avs playing host here. Tampa Bay will be the host on January 6th when Colorado visits. Tampa 6-4-2 so far. Their power play not great, 14.6%. Their penalty kill excellent, 90% so far this year. Jake Gensel, 5 goals, 7 assists, 12 points. Really strong run he's been on lately. Victor Hedman, 9 assists so far this season, still searching for that first goal. On the Colorado side, they are 7-1-5 so far. 16.3% on the power play. That has got to get better. With the names they can put on that power play, that's insane. Their penalty kill, 89.7%. Those are pretty strong numbers. Marty Necas is deadly in the first minute of games, so watch for him here. 9 goals, 8 assists, 17 points. And Cale Makar, just another great offensive season so far at 4 goals, 14 assists for 18 points. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. We have the Detroit Red Wings and the Vegas Golden Knights matching up. These teams will meet again on March the 4th. Detroit, I should say, 9-4 to start things off. 23.8% on the power play, 86.8% on the penalty kill. DeBrincat, 4 goals, 11 assists, 15 points. He's really picked it up recently. Sider, a goal, 5 assists, 6 points. He did get that first goal last night. Can he get on a bit of a streak and get one against Vegas? We'll see. Vegas, 6-2-3 start and 25.6% on the power play for the Golden Knights. 80% on the penalty kill. Tomas Hertl, 5 goals, 6 assists, 11 points, so point per game thus far. And Theodore, just the 5 assists so far for Shea Theodore on the season. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, Florida and Anaheim meet for the second and final time this season. October 28th, Anaheim won in a shootout 3-2, so they'll be done with each other tomorrow night. Florida 6-5-1, their power play 20%. Their penalty kill, 75.6%, but one of their best penalty killers from last season would have been Barkov, so he's not out there. Reinhart, 6 goals, 1 assist, 7 points. Reinhart is going to start producing points at his normal rate, I think, soon. Forsling, just the 5 assists, so he's due for a goal. On the Anaheim side, 7-3-1 is their record. Absolutely insane. Right now, they are first in the Pacific. 19% on the power play. I think that's just going to get better. Their penalty kill, 79.4%. So both of their special teams numbers aren't bad, and we know that the power play was a big problem for them this past year. Gauthier, 7 goals, 5 assists, 12 points for Cutter Gauthier. He's been fantastic. Hellison, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. Are we to the point yet where Anaheim fans, every time Gauthier scores, should just say, thanks, Philly? Because Gauthier has looked really good for them. 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific start. The Winnipeg Jets in LA against the Kings. This might be the season debut for Adam Lowry. The second of 3 meetings on October 11th. Winnipeg won this matchup 3-2, and these teams will meet again on January the 9th. The Winnipeg Jets are 9-3. Their special teams are good. 25.6% on the power play, 89.4% on the penalty kill, so pretty elite overall. Velarde, 5 goals, 8 assists, 13 points for him so far. And DeMello, off to a very strong offensive start, 1 goal, 6 assists, 7 points. Can he keep that up? On the LA side, they are 5-4-4 thus far. Their power play, a woeful 16.2%, and their power play, not great either. It's 74%. Those numbers have to get better. Byfield, 2 goals, 8 assists, 10 points so far for Quentin Byfield. And Clark, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points so far for Brant Clark. And the overall numbers, pretty good for Brant in recent weeks. So there you go. Let me know your winners in the comment section below and your thoughts on these games, as always, in the comment section below this video. Hit like and subscribe in the event you may not have done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support. It's greatly appreciated. I will talk to you again soon.